Question 2 boy is about a news issue called weighted voting rights. In Chinese, 同股不同權. Before I really explain how to answer this question, let me introduce the news issue to you, some background information to you. So actually, in 2013, 阿里巴巴就諗住喺香港上市嘅，不過佢就諗住咧用同股不同權嘅模式嚟到上市啦。咁點知就港交所就否決咗啦，唔俾佢咁樣做啦。咁佢就決定馬雲咧就決定咧就去紐約上市啦。咁所以就呢件事咧就令到香港即係港交所咧就諗下如果我唔俾同股不同權呢樣嘢嚟到係發生嘅時候咧，其實有好多公司可能就唔選擇喺香港上市。咁所以為咗吸引啲公司嚟到香港集資上市咧，咁其實上年就更改咗個規則㗎啦，係可以係容許呢個同股不同權嘅。And this question 2 boy is related to this news issue. And actually, what is the advantage, for the weighted voting rights to the existing shareholders? And there are many different answers from you guys. So level 1 answer is like this. So some of you suggested that the existing shareholders with the weighted voting rights, they can have the voting rights. But my question is, if we are not using the weighted voting rights, do the existing shareholders, after issuing new shares, do they have the voting rights? Yes, of course, they are shareholders. No matter what, whether we use the weighted voting rights or not, the existing shareholders must have the voting rights, right? They are the shareholders, they can vote. And at the same time, of course, the new shareholders will also have the voting rights because they are shareholders. But what is the difference? You can't answer this, right? Because they have the voting rights. Then you have to figure out the difference between weighted voting rights and non-weighted voting rights. And some of you are better and you answer something like that. I call it a level 2 question, a little bit better. You say that the existing shareholders can have higher voting rights. Oh, this is a better answer because you can figure out the difference. Because for the existing shares, actually they can have 10 votes. For the new shareholders, they only have 1 vote, right? So they have higher voting rights. But you have to explain why this is something good to the existing shareholders. You cannot just mention the fact this is already mentioned in the question. They have more votes, right? So if you rephrase it and say that they have more votes, of course I won't give you marks. You need to explain what is good with more votes. And actually, some of you, level 3, so some of you do better. So you answer something like that. You say that, they have more votes and the controlling power is not diluted. But my question is, if we have new shares, the new shareholders can have 1 vote per share, then will the controlling power be diluted? Yes, actually, the controlling power is still diluted, right? Because there are some new shareholders having the votes. They can vote against something you suggest, right? The existing shareholders suggest, or the existing shareholders vote for, right? And that in that case, I won't say that the controlling power is not diluted. This is pretty good enough. This is not the perfect answer. What you have to say is the controlling power, it will be diluted. However, it is less diluted. You have to mention that it is less diluted.